Well, safety is of the utmost importance when it comes to our families, right? Well, you may ignore something every day that puts your family at risk every time you hit the roadways, and that's your headlights. It's true. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, there were over 6 million auto accidents just last year alone, and many of those accidents may have been prevented if the driver had had better visibility through better headlight quality. Well, this morning we're going to help you increase your visibility and, of course, your safety out there on the roadways with the help of 3M automotive expert Jessica Voss-Kale. Jessica, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Danielle.
You know, I have to start off by telling you I was just shocked when I heard about the statistics in terms of headlight safety and how important headlight quality is to our cars. What happens to our headlights over time, and how does this affect us as we're out there on the roadways?
That's a great question. Over time, the exposure from the sun degrades the plastic of the headlight, and it makes it yellow and hazy. It's not only unattractive, but it also has a dramatic impact on the amount of light that can pass through, which impacts your ability to both see at night and to be seen by others.
You know, it's interesting because you and I were talking off camera. You've got 2 little boys. I've got 3 little boys. We're always like the carpool moms, always taking them, you know, all over the place, both day and night. But I have to tell you, when I have a problem with my headlight, I usually just go ahead and just get the whole thing replaced.
And you can do that, but it's expensive.
Right.
So it costs, you know, anywhere from a couple $100 to over $1,000 to replace a headlight assembly, depending on the make and model of your vehicle. So at 3M, we have developed a lens renewal kit that will allow you to do it yourself at home and improve that headlight, the look and the output of the light of your headlight.
A do-it-yourself kit, so no more expensive trips to the mechanic then.
Well, if you feel comfortable using a drill at home, this will allow you to do it.
Drill a time or two. I think I can handle that.
Yeah, this will allow you to do that at home. We developed it in 2008, and it retails for only about $25, so you're able to do it yourself.
You know, it's interesting you say that because I have seen some do-it-yourself headlight kits out there in the marketplace. Always wanted to try it, just a little bit hesitant to do so for whatever reason. What makes your kit different?
Well, 3M has been developing innovative technologies for the automotive aftermarket for over 100 years. And so we have developed a large number of patents in our sandpaper, and this kit involves some of the patented sandpapers. And so it's basically very simple process. You use some masking tape to protect the outside of the lens. You use 3 sandpaper steps to remove that ugly yellow coating, and then you finish off with a simple polishing step to restore the shine.
Oh, you're so cute. You make it sound so easy and simple. And I really wanted to see how simple it was, and so what we did was one of our colleagues here at the Balancing Act was generous enough to allow us to use her car to test this out, and I was the lucky one who got to do that, so let's see how I did. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so now I'm here outside our Balancing Act studios. I have on my trusty safety goggles. I am ready to go. And as you can see here, I've already done the taping, and so now we're just going to start the drilling, and here we go. All right, can I just tell you that I'm getting the hang of this now? I just actually removed all the hazy, yellow, ugly stuff on there, and now I'm going to go ahead and refine the grit. And let's try this again. All right, so this is the final refining stage, and I have to tell you, this sandpaper actually works a little bit better when it's wet, so I'm going to go ahead and wet the sandpaper, and I'm going to go ahead and wet the light too, and we're off. All right, so we are almost there. We're at the last step, and this is called the polishing step. As you can see, I've already put my 3 little drops of polish right there, and what you want to do, though, before you start, this can get a little bit messy, is you kind of want to push it in a little bit before you actually turn it on so it doesn't splatter all over the place, and then you just go ahead and go. All right, so that's it. I just finished my polishing, and then I'll just take a little soft cloth that I happen to have right here, wipe it off, voila, you're done. All right, so you think I was an expert. All right, so I have to tell you, that was not difficult at all, but a little bit nervous though, using the drill on my car. I've used it at home, using it on my car. I was just on her car. I was a little bit nervous about that.
Yeah, well, you did a great job, Danielle.
Well, thank you.
And you're not the only one who feels nervous the first time you're taking a drill to your headlights.
Right.
But with the lens renewal kit, we have done a lot of customer research to make sure that the process is easy to use and pretty much foolproof for someone who is comfortable with a drill at home.
All right, and so now how much more visibility will my colleague now have? How will this improve Christine's car?
It really depends on the level of haziness to start with. The hazier and more yellow the lens is before you begin, the more dramatic improvement you're going to see.
The other thing I was going to say, I guess given these economic times too, a lot of people, including myself, we're looking for any way we can to try to save some money, and this does that.
It does. People are keeping their cars more and more in these economic conditions. The average age of a car on the road today is almost 10 years. And so because this is a problem that happens gradually with time, people don't always think to look, but it's a great idea to check to make sure you're maintaining that safety for your family.
Oh, well, thank you so much for bringing this information to us. I'm sure it's information a lot of our viewers can use.
Great. Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. And for our viewers out there at home, if you'd like more information about the 3M Lens Renewal Kit, simply go to 3mcarcare.com.